Hey everyone, it's Caitlyn Clark.
I was gonna call this one the Butler long ball, but Caitlyn came up with a better name. Tell them.
The Hinkle Heave.
And just like that, history was made. A single 10-second YouTube teaser did more for the WNBA than a $9 million league and 17 marketing departments combined. Let that marinate. Not a full episode, not a buzzer beater, just a teaser, 10 seconds, boom, the internet went into full meltdown mode. Caitlyn Clark, dude perfect, one shot, 11 million views and climbing. That's more than double the TV audience of most WNBA games, and it happened in less than 48 hours. And all she did was show up, that's it, just show up. That's the Caitlyn Clark effect trademark. It's not hype anymore, it's science. She breaks algorithms on accident. And this collab, this wasn't just cute or quirky or a bucket list moment. This was a smoke signal, a warning shot, a full-blown, y'all better pay attention moment. Because the future of women's sports might not come from primetime ESPN highlights or multi-million-dollar ad campaigns. It might come from moments like this, short, authentic, viral, and real. Let's break it down. Caitlyn didn't need a whole documentary crew or some overpriced PR team in blazers sipping iced matcha. She just dropped a 10-second teaser with Dude Perfect, the YouTube Avengers of trick shots, and walked away like y'all do the rest. No voiceover, no fancy edit, just pure vibes and main character energy. The reactions, instant chaos. Fans were screaming, haters were also screaming just more bitterly. And the internet? Oh, the internet was on fire. This wasn't a commercial. No one was selling you shampoo or insurance. This was Caitlyn Clark being Caitlyn Clark, raw, unscripted, fun. That matters, because when athletes do brand deals, it's usually, here's the product. Oh, here's my smile. Here's 30 seconds of acting like I love granola bars. But this was different. This was authentic. You had time to connect. You had time to laugh, and you had time to like her, which is the real cheat code in 2025 marketing. And the platform? Not some tiny YouTube channel with 200 views and a shaky camera. This was Dude Perfect. Let me say that again for the WNBA execs in the back. Dude Perfect. Over 60 million subscribers, 18 billion views. More cultural impact than your favorite sports podcast and your uncle's barbershop debate combined. And here's the key. Their fan base, young, male, sports obsessed, aka the exact demographic the WNBA has never been able to reach. So, when Caitlyn Clark became the first female basketball player to headline a Dude Perfect feature, yeah, that's not just a collab, that's a power move. Steph Curry did it, Luka Doncic did it. Now it's Caitlyn's turn. This wasn't just representation, this was a line in the sand. A signal that she doesn't just belong in the WNBA, she belongs in the center of pop culture. Now, while Caitlyn was out there dropping trick shot heat, guess what else was happening? A brand new women's league, Unrivaled, was launching. Big money, big names, a TV deal, mission driven and all of that. But then Caitlyn said, nah, I'm good. And just like that, poof, the buzz disappeared and they had everything except Caitlyn. And without her, it was DOA, dead on arrival. Their opening weekend pulled in 364,000 viewers. Championship game, barely 400K. That's decent if you're playing 2K on Twitch, but not when you're trying to redefine women's basketball. And meanwhile, one 10-second Caitlyn Clark YouTube teaser, over 11 million views overnight for free. Let's talk math. Unrivaled paid $9 million in salaries, still had to claw and beg for attention. Caitlyn and Dude Perfect, no salary, no ad spend, no marketing team, an ROI off the charts. And the league, oh, they noticed. This season, the Indiana Fever, and a team that's basically been in WNBA purgatory, suddenly got 41 out of 44 games scheduled for national broadcast. More than the defending champs, more than New York, more than anyone. Why? Because Caitlyn brings numbers, triple the average viewership, packed arenas, ticket prices going up like rent in Los Angeles, and yet some people still act confused, some still question the hype. Minnesota Lynx star Nafisa Collier said it was crazy the champs weren't on TV more. She wasn't wrong, but it's not about what's fair. It's about what works. Monica McNutt said Clark's popularity came from her being a white girl from Iowa. The Guardian dropped an article hinting at racism. ESPN didn't even put her in their top 5 women's college players of all time. This despite the fact she's literally the NCAA's all-time scoring leader. Make it make sense. But you know what? When someone's winning this hard, it shakes the system. Legends like Lisa Leslie and Cheryl Miller, they're not mad. They're real ones. They've seen the numbers. They know the game. And they're welcoming the change. Caitlyn's not just selling tickets. She's moving entire franchises to bigger arenas. She's bringing more money, more fans, and yes, more pressure. Players like Sydney Colson and Sophie Cunningham, they're not just riding coattails. They joined her team because they see the shift and they want in. The WNBA is heading toward a new collective bargaining agreement and salaries are expected to rise. College stars are holding off on entering the draft to wait for the pay bump. Why? Because for the first time ever, the WNBA is becoming a real career path. Not just a passion, not just a good story, a viable, bankable future. And Caitlyn Clark is leading the charge. And she's doing it all without even breaking a sweat. She's showing up to golf events, NFL games, and charity tournaments, even vibing with Taylor Swift at Chiefs games like it's no big deal. She's not just a baller, she's a pop culture magnet. NFL owners invited her to a private panel with Serena Williams and Eli Manning. Why? Because they wanted to learn from her. At 23, she's advising billionaires on how to grow their sport. Let that sink in. And her WNBA salary, a hilarious $76,000, but her visibility value, we're talking millions, tens of millions, maybe more. That's the shift. From staged brand promos to organic moments, from corporate campaigns to creator virality, from please watch us to you can't stop watching. When the full Dude Perfect episode drops, it's not just going to be cool, it's going to be a crossover moment. Boys who've never watched a second of women's basketball will watch it. They'll laugh, they'll rewind, they'll start saying Caitlyn Clark is cold. And guess what? That one moment is more valuable than any marketing campaign the WNBA has ever run. So yeah, haters gonna hate, but they're also gonna watch, because when you've got this kind of gravity, you don't need to chase attention, it chases you. Caitlyn Clark didn't wait for the league to catch up. She created the moment, and now the league is finally catching on. Drop a basketball in the comments if you're still here, or better yet, drop a fire emoji if you think Caitlyn's just warming up, because this ain't just a highlight reel. This is a revolution.